set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line.
Boy, somebody ass over that hoe smacking somebody. Boy, if I touch your ass over that hoe easy, dude.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw.
What the fuck? That's going to be intercepted. I swear to God, bro. This game, them DBs are not right.
I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be a little bit shocked after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The man in motion is Brown. To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 76 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their play plan. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Miles Sanders, 87 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. Now it's Herbert. Open man, Parham. He's got him. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down. The handoff, it's Eckler. He will push his way down to about the 14. Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here is Eckler. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far. I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now Herbert, third and goal. And he's got it. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's fourth and goal. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on fourth and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. On second and 11 now. Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I put some wrong button.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. A try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Watkins on the out route. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. On play action, they'll throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Sanders. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hurts. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The kick by Elliott is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. After the sack on 1st down, Herbert. And this one too low. A misconnection there. He's had just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams from 19 yards away. And the Chargers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals. as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard. Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. In motion right is Smith.
19 Tiger. Hurry.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts goes right back to Smith again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. Touchdown. Miles Sanders with their 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Hurts will throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Rolling to his left. And this is caught by Williams. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Herbert. Williams brings it in. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Herbert to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 and a gain of 4. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. One last throw here for Herbert. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to hang on the final play.
That's some bullshit, bro. I swear to God. That's some fucking bullshit, man. Yeah, so
this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field.